The soulmate lie. There is no one. There are some good ones and some bad ones, but there is no one. Anyone telling you anything else is selling you something. This idea is so common, especially among guys. Believing in a soulmate is the product of a scarcity mindset, a mindset that God or the universe has reserved you a special someone, and that once the stars has aligned, you will get together, and if you dare to lose them, you have lost your soulmate forever. There are a lot of special ones out there for you. Just ask the divorced or widowed person who has remarried with another person, which they now insist are their real soulmate. The problem with this idea is that it reinforces a scarcity mindset. The scarcity bias. Simply put, humans place a higher value on something that is scarce and a lower value on those that are in abundance. If you have almost no options, no woman in your life, women you actually want, then you will fall into a scarcity mindset. Your mind will amplify and project virtues onto your crush that does not exist. You will believe that your ex-girlfriend is your soulmate and you will try anything to get her back. You will believe that the girl that has friend-zoned you is your soulmate and that she is special and not like all the other girls, and you will do anything to impress her, continually wasting your time and energy. You do this because you're in scarcity. You do this because you have a scarcity mindset. One-nighters. An unhealthy obsession with a single person, usually accompanied by unreciprocated affection and completely unrealistic idealization about the person. One-nighters goes hand in hand with the scarcity bias and the sunk cost fallacy. Sunk cost fallacy definition. You think you make rational decisions based on the future value of investments. The truth, your decisions are tainted by the emotional investments you accumulate, and the more you invest in something, the harder it becomes to abandon it, even when continuing is not the best thing to do.
I'm just not motivated to do anything in the real world anymore because I've just achieved so much online that if I gave up now, all of that would feel like a waste.
The longer you pursue a girl, the more you invest in her, the harder it will be to leave her, even if she's not the best option for you. You catch feelings and one-nighters because you have a scarcity mindset. You're painting an unrealistic mental image in your head. Ever had an ex-girlfriend or a girl that you liked a lot, and now you are wondering, why did I even like her that much? She wasn't that great. That was your mind in one-nighters and scarcity. An analogy and an exercise to illustrate my point. Can you draw? Doesn't matter. Draw a person. Take it from a photograph. Finished? Compared to the photo, pretty poor, right? No one of the reasons why, other than the technical skill. You aren't drawing what you see, you're drawing what you think people look like. Problem is, you have an inaccurate mental image in your head. Try something again here. Turn the photo you were using upside down. Now draw it upside down. Again, technical skill aside, it looks a hell of a lot more accurate than the first one. Know why? It's because you aren't drawing what you know. Your brain isn't used to processing upside down people, so it processes lines, spacing. You're drawing upon a different set of observations. You can't see a jawline now, you see a line, approximately 30 degrees parallel to the picture by 3 inches. That you can draw, and that you can test for accuracy. If you haven't caught on by now, shed the inaccurate mental image you've built, turn it on its head, and actually observe. When you have unrequited love and one-nighters, ask yourself the following questions. Do I also have other options that are interested in me, that are just as or more pretty than her? If the answer is no, it is a sign of scarcity. Also, have I done something that made me invest a lot into her, either emotionally, financially, or with my time, like driving a long way to see her? If the answer is yes, it is a good sign of scarcity. The reasons guys fall much easier into scarcity is because girls have a natural abundant mindset. Guys are constantly hitting them up with messages. They are constantly getting attention and validation, while the majority of guys are constantly getting rejected. You have to acquire an abundant mindset, instead of believing a girl is your soulmate and idealizing her. How most guys pursue a mate. Most guys subscribe to the sniper mentality. This is the beta male that applies all his time, effort and resources to patiently waiting out his target, waiting for that perfect opportunity to summon enough courage in the most precise of conditions to take his one shot at the girl, who by then is the focus of his one-nighters. This process can take anywhere from a few weeks to a few years in extreme cases. The girl by then has already friend-zoned him, or just doesn't like him. By then he has fallen into scarcity and one-nighters and has lost precious time and energy pursuing her. The alternative. Plate theory. The rational male. Spin more plates. What does this mean? It means a man needs to have a lot of simultaneous prospects spinning together. Think of each plate as a separate woman you are pursuing. Some fall off and break, others you may wish to stop spinning altogether, and some may not spin as fast as you'd like. But the essence of plate theory is that a man is as confident as his options. This is the essence of an abundant mindset. Confidence is derived from options. A man with options has power, and from these options and this sense of power, a natural sense of confidence will manifest itself. A man without options becomes needy and desperate, and this leads to a lack of confidence and a scarcity mentality. When a man spins more plates, when he has irons in the fire, when he's pursuing multiple women simultaneously, when he has options equally worth exploring, a man will have a natural, subconscious understanding that if one prospect does not expand, others very well may. The way to do this is with brutal honesty and a commitment to truthful, non-exclusivity with the plates you're spinning. Flat out honesty is the best policy. Let the woman know you're not available for exclusivity now or at any point in the future. I do not condone cheating or lying. There are mannerisms and attitudes that a man with options will subconsciously convey to women that they interpret as high value and attractive. While the man who uses the sniper strategy loses their most valuable resources, potential opportunity and time, the man who subscribes to plate theory can more easily avoid the situation as he goes hunting for women with a shotgun, scattering as much influence across the broadest area possible. While the sniper fishes with a single line and a single hook, the plate theorist fishes with a net, selecting the fish worth keeping and tossing back those who aren't. Keep yourself detached while improving to avoid falling into scarcity and to acquire an abundant mindset. This is known as monk mode. In monk mode you lift, you go out and socialize at clubs, bars, events, etc. And you flirt with girls, you get a better haircut, you go out again and socialize some more. You take notes on your improvement and push yourself out of your comfort zone. You take more social risks, you lift a little heavier, you work to improve your finances. You go to the clothing store, you spend some money. Don't just settle for any girl too fast, especially if you had one-nighters and scarcity, or the cycle will just repeat itself. Don't overcomplicate it, just take action. And don't tell me that girls or everyone should just love you for your personality. There is over 7 billion people on this planet. There's at least a dozen people with the same personality, even the same look as you. Do you think you're special? You're not. Put in the work, acknowledge reality, and most importantly, play to win.